Vincent and the Grenadines. We FM is SVG.
Good afternoon and welcome to WeFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
No frills, just great prices, only at Courts. We don't just talk about it, we got it. Shop and save big on appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. Great deals on mattresses, plus free gift with purchase of selected Ashley items. Plus, with Ready Finance, get it now, pay later. No fine print and no tricks, only at Courts. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply. Offer runs from 25th February to 24th March 2025.
Welcome back to WeFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene. The government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines has officially acquired the land of Balaso, fulfilling a long-standing promise to preserve the site of the 18th century exile of indigenous people. Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves announced the acquisition in Parliament on March 6th, confirming that the 323-acre island is now vested in the Crown, as stated in the Government Gazette published on March 4th. While past listings advertised the island for sale at US $30 million, the government has not disclosed the purchase price and has consistently opposed commercial development due to Balaso's historical and ecological significance. The acquisition ensures the island will be maintained as a cultural and memorial site, safeguarding its legacy as part of the nation's patrimony. The completion of the Kingston Port Modernization Project has been extended to August 31st, 2025, due to delays caused by Hurricane Beryl. Speaking in Parliament on March 6th, Minister of Urban Development Banava Brown confirmed that the project, initially slated for completion in May 2025, required an extension following the storm's impact. We hear more from Minister Brown.
Active construction works commenced on the Kingston Port Modernization Project Lot 1, the primary cargo port, on the 12th of May 2022, with a baseline completion date of the 12th of May 2025. However, Madam Speaker, this baseline completion date has been extended to the 31st of August 2025 due to the impacts of the passage of Hurricane Beryl on July 1st, 2022.
According to Minister Brown, the project, with a total budget of US $247.3 million, or EC $666.8 million, has already seen EC $526.5 million spent as of January 2025. For the fiscal year 2025, the government has allocated an additional EC $92.5 million to ensure its progress.
In terms of the total budget and the cost of the project, the baseline funding amount for the project was $247.3 million US dollars, or $666.8 million EC dollars. In terms of question number two, how much money has been spent on the project thus far? Up until the end of January 2025, $526.5 million Eastern Caribbean dollars have been spent on the project. And in terms of the answer for question part 3 and 4, for the fiscal year 2025, the government has allocated $92.5 million Eastern Caribbean dollars towards the completion of this project, Madam Speaker.
That was the Minister of Urban Development, Banava Brown. Minister Brown assured that the government remains financially committed to completing the port, though adjustments may be made if additional funding becomes necessary. Still on the local scene, Minister of Agriculture Soboto Caesar has praised the growing integration of agriculture in secondary schools across the nation, highlighting it as a positive step toward food security. Speaking in Parliament on March 6th, Caesar noted that schools like the St. Vincent Boys Grammar School, Girls High School, and the Technical College are actively producing and selling food, from whole chickens to fresh cucumbers. He described the technical college as a veritable food basket. We hear more from Minister Caesar.
We are seeing a national movement where secondary schools throughout this country are adding agriculture. And I am really happy. And I see the students in the gallery and nodding yes. The St. Vincent Boys Grammar School, I saw an ad where they have whole chickens for sale. Girls High School selling cucumbers. And the technical college, a veritable food basket, and intermediate high school. And it really augurs well for our thrust for food and nutrition security.
That was the Minister of Agriculture, Sabota Caesar. Minister Caesar commended the efforts of the Zero Hunger Trust Fund, the Farmer Support Company, and the Ministry of Agriculture for supporting this initiative, emphasizing its importance in fostering food and nutrition security in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. On to news in the region. A team of 20 medical volunteers from Chain of Hope UK, led by Professor Victor Sang from Great Ormond Street Hospital, successfully performed delicate cardiac surgeries in Jamaica. Sponsored by Gift of Life and the Women's Club Foundation of Jamaica, the initiative addressed congenital heart disease, which Swedish pediatric heart surgeon Kiet Tran noted is often diagnosed at birth but delayed due to financial constraints. Parents like Malaysia Wilson expressed gratitude for the life-saving procedures, hoping for a brighter future for their children. Chain of Hope Jamaica also provides post-operative support, including food and transportation assistance for recovering patients. The Antigua Police Administration has expressed serious concern over a growing number of missing persons cases reported in recent weeks. Authorities are urging residents to inform family or friends of their whereabouts, especially when leaving home for extended periods, and to report missing persons promptly. The latest case involves Keon Richards of Yorks, last seen at his workplace Sandals Grand Antigua Resort on February 26th. Investigations are also ongoing into the disappearances of Auden Paso David, missing since January 25th, and Donna Marie Christian, who vanished on November 4th. Police continue to pursue leads in several other unresolved cases as concerns mount over the troubling trend. On the international scene, European leaders have reaffirmed their strength against Russia, with Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk declaring that the EU is capable of winning any military, financial, or economic confrontation with Moscow. Following an EU summit, French President Emmanuel Macron stressed the need for Europe to develop independent defense capabilities, calling it a necessary step regardless of the outcome in Ukraine. The EU leaders also reiterated their support for Ukraine, though Hungary's Prime Minister Viktor Orban, known for his ties with Moscow and US President Donald Trump, did not sign on to the statement. The remaining 26 leaders emphasized that Ukraine must be involved in any peace negotiations and vowed to continue providing aid. Finally, in sports, Newcastle United has been dealt a blow as Dutch centre-back Sven Botman has been ruled out for 8 weeks due to a knee injury. Botman, 25, had been close to full fitness ahead of Newcastle's match against Brighton and Hove Albion, but felt the same discomfort in his knee before the game. Despite hopes of his return, the issue has now led to the need for surgery. The injury comes as Newcastle pushes for a European spot and prepares for the League Cup final against Liverpool on March 16th, their first major cup final since 1955. Bott had previously missed the first half of the season after undergoing ACL surgery in March of 2023. This has been WeFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 3 o'clock for WeFM's 3 p.m. news. WeFM's Midday News is brought to you with the kind compliments of Quartz St. Vincent Limited.
Shop with confidence at Courts. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Courts. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.